Okay, number 1. Simplify each and state the excluded value. So first, the excluded value, the value that makes the denominator 0 is 0. So 0 is the excluded value. Okay. And then to simplify, we're going to go ahead and factor. So I guess I have to go down here now. The GCF of the numerator is 2m. So you're left with 5m plus 2. And then I could factor out a 2m from the 14m squared. 2m times 7m would be 14m squared. Now cross these two out. So I'm left with 5m plus 2 over 7m. And the excluded value is 0. So it's going to be this one here. Okay, number 2. I'm going to factor the numerator of the second fraction. So numbers that add up to 10 and multiply to 9 are going to be 1 and 9. So n plus 9 and n plus 1. Because 9 plus 1 is 10 and 9 times 1 is 9. Over 9. So I'll cross out the n plus 9s. And that leaves me with n plus 1 over 9. Which is this one here. Okay, number 3. Dividing. So I have to do keep, change, flip. So let me do that first. 40r plus 48 over r plus 3. Change it to multiplication and then flip. Flip the second fraction. Okay. So the first one puts out are r plus 3s. And then I'm going to find the GCFs for these here. So the GCF of 40r plus 48 is going to be 8. So you factor out the 8, you left with 5r plus 6. And then for 25r plus 30, the GCF is 5. And you're left with 5r plus 6. So you could cross those out. And you're left with 8 over 5. So your answer is this one. All right, now we're adding. For addition, we need to have the lowest common denominator. So the lowest common denominator for these is going to be 20x. It's the lowest common denominator. So 4x times 5 would give me 20x. So 5y times 5 is 25y. Okay, 5 times 4x gives me 20x. So 2x times 4x gives me 8x squared. So I'm left with 25y plus 8x squared over 20x. And that's going to be this option here. And number 5, solve each equation. So the first thing I want to do is clear the fractions. So I'm going to multiply each one by x squared. Okay. So these x squares go away. This one goes away. Now remember that x squared is the same thing as x times x. So one of the x's go away. Okay. So we're left with x minus 6 minus 4 is equal to 4x. Combine like terms. X minus 10 is equal to 4x. And then I'm going to subtract x from both sides. So negative 10 is equal to 3x. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So x is negative 10 over 3.